I cannot believe that I'm decorating this year with pumpkins we grew in our own backyard. My name is Emily Ann, and this is Sasser House. Let's head out into the garden together and finally harvest our pumpkins. I have been waiting for this day for so long. We grew all types of different squash and pumpkins this year, and it makes me even more excited for next year. Now that I know that I can do it, I want to do all of it. What we're harvesting right now is some green striped cushaw squash, and I'm really excited to make a pie with one of these. A friend told me that it is better than pumpkin pie when you make pie with these squashes, so I have some really fun plans for those, but right now we're just going to use them for decor, and then later on we'll roast them up and use them for a pie. Now, I don't think we'll be using this one for decor because we will be eating it up. Oh, no, we won't. It's rotten. Shoot. That stinks. We'll give it to the chickens. Woo, shoo-wee. That is rotten, rotten. We've made it back to our pumpkin patch, also known as the weed patch. We were never able to start weeding back here because the plants just took over. But we have got a handful of pumpkins that we know are beautiful and ready to harvest. We're gonna start with this one right down here. This is our Long Island cheese pumpkin. It looks absolutely beautiful. The color is just the most soft, peachy, gorgeous, pale, kind of pinky orange. It's just gorgeous. And so I have been so excited to finally get to harvest this. We'll use this for decor, but we can also cut this one open and bake it up or make anything we want that we would use normal pumpkin puree for. We can do with this Long Island cheese. Now we've got quite a few of these pie pumpkin varieties. And so we're gonna go through and harvest all of those as well. That one's cute. There might be more of those. I hope this encourages you to try growing something that you never dreamed you'd be able to grow. I have always loved the thought of growing pumpkins, but I never dreamed I'd get this many pumpkins my first year trying, especially with the busy summer we had and all the weeds we were dealing with. We were still able to get an incredible harvest. We bought a seed packet for some Oklahoma mixed variety of zinnias, and they have been so prolific. I have not been out here to water these one time. We've just let the rain water them and let them kind of do their thing, and they have just grown and grown, and we've been able to cut them and come back whenever we want and have fresh flowers in the house and out on the patio all season long. And I thought that some of these oranges and yellows would look really nice for a fall arrangement. So I thought that it might be fun to use this old wreath. This was handed down to me by my mama, but it's got beautiful autumn colors in it. I thought it might be fun to place that down in the center of our table and use that as a base for a centerpiece for this fall. So let's get some of our pumpkins and see what we can do with that. So I want to do our Long Island cheese pumpkin in the center of this wreath, but it just kind of gets drowned out by the wreath. So we're going to take just a little bowl and flip it over, put it here in the middle, just to give that pumpkin a little lift. And we can come through and kind of fluff this wreath to make sure that that little bowl stays hidden. Out here on the couch, I don't want to spend a bunch of money doing new pillows and covers and all kinds of stuff like that, because this is just seasonal. So I definitely think that this one looks a little too summery. Good news is it's just striped on the back. And so what I thought could be pretty is twisting that one around. And I had this sham that I was using inside. Now, just to add in a little bit more of some fall colors with this yellow, I'm going to add a little throw blanket just to cozy it up out here. And then over on this side, this looks pretty good as is. We could add this one back in over here with our buffalo check and our other yellow. We could add it into the center. That's the fun part about decorating, is just mixing and matching until you have something you like. I think we don't need this one. I think that this one's retired for this season, and I like the way that the striped and the new little yellow and neutrals just make everything a little less bright and summertimey. Now let's move on to this coffee table and make an arrangement for that. Now, if I ever buy any type of filler or anything like that, I always save it just in whatever bag I bought it in, and I can use it and reuse it when I need it for different seasons. So I have this little dough bowl that we have used in our kitchen, but I thought it might be fun to bring it out here onto the patio. And I used this stuff back whenever I was crocheting little Easter eggs, and I actually used it in this dough bowl, and I put my little crocheted Easter eggs down in here and kind of nestled them into this. But I thought that it would be nice to put something down on this dough bowl to kind of add just some more texture and interest before we fill it with some of our homegrown pumpkins. We can't neglect our cute little potting bench. I see so much potential to make this super cute for fall. So first thing we need to do is get rid of some of these baskets. I don't think that we'll want to use these in our decor. Down here on the bottom shelf, I think I want to use this old apple basket that we got at a yard sale. I think we paid $5 for that. I'm going to put that right in the middle. And since we have so many gourds, I thought it might be cute to just fill this up and make it look like a cute little harvest basket, which it is, since we harvest this right out of our garden. So cute. Now for this area, I think it might be cute to have a little tray or something. So let me go see what I can find. We have these gold mirror trays that we use for all different kinds of things in the house. And I think it might be fun to transition one out here on the patio. I think that our flower arrangement would be perfect here. Right here I've got this nice glass vase that has one of these little inserts that help you make a great arrangement so that your flowers don't flop all over. If you have never seen one of these, I will find one and link it below. This was actually a gift from a friend, but it is life-changing when making arrangements. So let's get our flowers and see what kind of arrangement we can make. I think that looks really nice. Then for the rest of this tray, I think it'd be nice to add a couple pumpkins and then maybe a few or just one of our little mini ones. I think that looks really nice. Okay, so now let's think what we need to do up here. I've got some more old garland that I cut up into a bunch of pieces when I was making a fall wreath one time. And so I thought it might be nice, since I don't have full strands of garland to put up here, maybe just to kind of fake it and put in some of these leaves just for a little bit of added filler. I also have some of these pine cones that I've held on to. Thought it might be cute to put some of them into some of our pots. Since we still have some more pumpkins to work with, I thought that we could just arrange them in between our pots. And then it might be fun to put some of them inside our pots. I absolutely love the way these fresh flowers look. So I have this little container that's actually for oil in the kitchen, but I use it as a vase. I'm going to put it right there and add a few more flowers just for a bright touch. We want to thank y'all so much for being here. It means the world that you would spend some time out of your day with us here on YouTube. I'm absolutely blown away with 2024's pumpkin harvest. This was our first year ever growing any pumpkins, and I'm already making plans for next year. If you like what you saw, be sure to like this video, leave a comment down below for what you want to see next, and subscribe because we have got tons of gardening, cooking, home renovations, decor videos coming your way really soon, so you don't want to miss what we're doing here at the Sasser house. We love y'all, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.